And we are live.
We haven't been live in a while.
No, we haven't. We've been on tape.
Well, we're going to be on tape now, too.
Well, I guess so. We're on YouTube, and we're on tape.
And I guess it's not really tape, because it's
tape,
whatever it is. Tape was old school.
Well, I'm old school, as you can probably tell. And tape was one of those little things, you know, they had the little 8-track. Ask your parents or grandparents about it.
Yeah.
You know, 8 tracks and cassettes and all of those things before the wonderful world of digital CDs and now streaming and downloading and vinyl. But you kids know what vinyl is because it's making a comeback.
Vinyl is cool again.
Vinyl is cool again, yeah.
Speaking of cool again, what are we drinking tonight?
What are we drinking?
After all, it would
is
be the wine o'clock report.
Yes.
See,
there's our famous glasses and logos.
Yep.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. We're drinking Tiki Sauvignon Blanc.
I love Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes. Have you heard that before? You might have.
You have. Because it's true.
It's true. This is a Chilean Sauvignon Blanc.
It's Chile, and it's from Chile.
That's right. That's right. Chile is one of those countries that's gotten into winemaking, I think, relatively recently.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and it has really just started to take off because it's like Australian wines. There's
I love Australian wine.
They're a really good value for the money, you know. So if you have first growth taste but a box budget, that's perfect for us for something like this. And this is in no way comparable to first growth. By the way, if you don't know what first growth is, Google it.
First growth wine.
Yes, yes, you will find out.
So anyway, what do you think about the Tiki?
Well, let me see. The color is nice. It's a little darker than most Sauvignon Blancs we get. More like a Chardonnay's color.
It's not quite as golden. It's still a little bit light.
Still a little bit light.
Pretty.
It tastes kind of. It actually, to me, tastes more like an unoaked Chardonnay. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's not Sauvignon Blanc-y that much.
It's not very Sauvignon Blanc-y. Sauvignon Blanc is usually very, very dry, you know. And
this isn't really dry.
Yeah, it's Sauvignon Blanc is typically the perfect wine with fish, especially. But this particular
I drink Sauvignon Blanc with everything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've even had Sauvignon Blanc with steak, and it's worked out quite well. Which
if it's full bodied enough.
Sure. And the thing is, it's not only that, but the fact that Sauvignon Blanc is one of the 2 parent grapes, along with Cabernet Franc, of Cabernet Sauvignon.
There you go.
Yeah. So there you go. So, and Cabernet Sauvignon, in case you don't know, is considered one of the ideal matches for steak.
We forgot the barcode scan.
We forgot the barcode.
Brought to you by Walt.
Brought to you by Walt, the barcode king. Or is he the barcode fiend? Well, he's both king and fiend, if you ask me.
I haven't seen Walt in a while. What's he up to?
As usual, he's loving on the Cubs. He loves him some Cubs.
Don't you just love the Cubs?
He's from Chicago, the Windy City. I spent a week there once and just really, really enjoyed it.
You know what's windier than Chicago?
What?
Oklahoma.
Yes, Oklahoma is very windy. Very, very windy.
Anyway, I find this wine to be really approachable because it's...
Hi, wine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's not too sweet and... well, it's not really very sweet. But it's sort of dry, and like he said, it tastes like an oak Chardonnay, which Chardonnays tend to be... the white wine that most people go to first, although it's changing to Pinot Grigio a little bit in the trend.
Yeah, it has been for a few years now.
But, yeah, this is really good. I could definitely see drinking this throughout the summer.
Yes, definitely. And we should be going into looking for summer mode. Generally, that means more whites. That means more, especially whites like Chenin Blanc. You know, Vouvray, which is a type of Chenin Blanc. Are you trying to steal focus or something? Well, you're succeeding. it's called in show business. It's called the pretty girl rule. Don't get in the way of the pretty girl. That's what who the audience wants to focus on, male and female. You know, they don't want to focus. They don't want to focus on those old guys.
Nope.
So yeah, I would pair this with, of course, like a good Chenin Blanc. It's great with picnic foods like ham and things like that.
Why is the only food that's ever in your picnic basket ham?
You're right. It doesn't have to be. It could be a nice match with fried chicken. You know, and that's
Fried
good.
Chicken. Or chicken and waffles.
Yeah, chicken and waffles would be a good match for it. Definitely.
That's really not much picnic food, but I love me some chicken and waffles.
Yes, it's really, really good. It's an old Southern classic. I'm very cautious in my pairings of sweet and savory, but I hit on this one right here. And also, chicken and waffles works because the chicken is completely savory, and of the waffles, only the syrup is sweet. You know, because the chicken and waffles, they don't typically put on a bunch of things like whipped cream.
No,
or
not
things
like Belgian waffles.
Right,
no,
not
it's
like Belgian waffles.
Mostly just the waffle.
The waffle, and you can pour a little bit of syrup on it, and that's nice. Because
pour some syrup on me.
World's #1 Def Leppard fan right here.
Just saying.
That's right, definitely.
You know, this is really good. And this came from our Bright Cellars Club box.
That's right.
So,
soon we may be getting another Bright Cellars Club box, which means another great big
reveal
show.
You loved our reveal shows.
Yes, of course you do. Because I get to sort of be like Marvin the Martian.
How could we go an episode without the Marvin the Martian fanfare?
Yes. I'm not sure I'm ready to try my impression again, because last time I did it on here, it was horrible.
It wasn't good.
No, it wasn't good. And I'm the first to admit that.
By the way, while we're talking to Bright Cellars, we love us some Bright Cellars.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, y'all.
Hi.
In Milwaukee, I think is where they are. Anyway,
I think they're in Milwaukee.
Which seems like a strange place to have like a wine empire, but
right.
Hey, you know, wherever it happens.
Well, it's a new slogan, don't you know? Bright Cellars, the wine club that made Milwaukee famous.
Yeah, because when you think of Milwaukee, what do you think of?
Schlitz.
The Brewers.
That's right.
Anyway.
Both the baseball team and...
The breweries.
The breweries, yeah.
But I would like to put out a special request to my dear friends who I love at Bright Cellars who sent me swag. Thank you. Can I have some Prosecco, please, in my box at some point? I
Yes.
really would like some Prosecco in my box.
We really like Prosecco. It's, again...
My wine.
Yeah. It's one of those things, it's a sparkling wine. It's which is of course like champagne, but only champagne produced in a certain region of France can be called champagne.
Right.
The rest must be called sparkling wine, but there may be still some weird exceptions out there. But Prosecco is the Italian version of sparkling wine,
You know
or
what,
one
though?
of them.
I think that rule may have been relaxed a little bit because
may have
I
been.
want to say I've seen a bottle and it said something like California champagne on there.
It could be.
Maybe you can't call it plain champagne unless it's from Champagne region of France.
Well, if I remember correctly, it may have been that there was an agreement made at one point in time that many of the other nations signed off on, but the United States didn't.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like a conspiracy theory.
Well, kind of like that. Yeah, like the Martians rule the world, or something like that.
Or that they have
Take me to your leader, Earthling. Yes, see, the Martians
Morgan, he
do
came
the world.
back. Or that Kennedy's brain is in a jar in Dallas somewhere waiting to be transplanted into the Antichrist.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Which I've actually heard that as an actual rumor.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
but his brain was like destroyed in the assassination.
Yes.
Maybe that
Yes.
doesn't matter if you're the Antichrist.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But anyway, enough of talking about the enemy.
I really like this song. Get up, get down, get up.
Get down, get down.
What's your name again?
Hey, what's your name again? Soul Train, bruh.
The ultimate one-night stand. Stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
You can even use my best cologne. Well, gee, dude. Thanks. Whatever.
Well, there you go. Yeah, we see how much she's worth.
You're not talking about me.
No, we see how much the girl in the song is worth.
Yes.
By the way, if you want to hear a truly sad song about groupies in particular, it's Superstar.
I love that song.
But don't listen to just the Carpenters version. They had the hit version, but actually Rita Coolidge on the album Mad Dogs and Englishmen by Joe Cocker sings it how it's
long ago.
There we go.
And oh, so far away. Anyway, I'm not gonna sing because
if you sing more during our 1 o'clock reports, I promise you will go viral.
It's hard to sing when there's another song going on, though.
Well, that's true. That is
so
true.
we might have to stage a little bit if I'm going to sing.
Well, we could do that. I'm a stage actor.
Wow, wow. Listen.
It's George. And if you have to ask what George, I have no use for you.
No use. Wow, wow, giving me that wow, wow. I don't know the rest of the words.
I don't either. I just love this song.
I love the sound of George Harrison's music. Ooh, I said Harrison. Wow, wow.
You mean Harry George's song?
Wow, wow.
L'Angelo Misterioso.
I love George Harrison. If I had been a teenage girl back when the Beatles were coming up, I would have been a George girl.
Actually, she was Sean Cassidy, Leif Garrett back in the day, and I said, you know what? Had you been just a little older, you would have been stoned into Bobby Sherman.
I would have, because Bobby Sherman had those dreamy blue eyes.
And not only that, but guess what he's doing now? He is the supervisor of CPR training for the LAPD because he wanted to give back.
I sure hope he's
to
retired.
Bobby Sherman.
Bobby Sherman.
Yes.
To all law enforcement folks out there keeping us safe and happy. Cheers. So I think that's a good note to end on.
That's a good note to end on a little bit longer than usual 1 o'clock report.
Just about a minute longer.
You pays your money or not, and get your chances, take your chances or whatever.
Let's talk about ducks.
Let's talk about ducks. Ducks live in Greater Tuna.
Bye.
Bye.